Hey, right guys, Trojman's Joe here, and today we're watching and reacting to episode 13 of Teen Wolf Season 5. I literally watched episode 12 yesterday and then episode 11 the day before, so I'm done one a day for 3 days. That's unlike me. We gave the last one a 5.8 out of 10. I think it was pretty weak. 5A vibes from that one, just, yeah, you saw my thoughts now. I just didn't really have an opinion on it. It was okay though. Hopefully, this episode is a lot better though. A couple of people on Discord let me know that this 5B does progressively get better, so that's good to know, I guess. Well, obviously that's good to know that I don't just stay kind of, a bit shitty. It's not shit, though. I'm sorry. I know everyone hates me. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you want to, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the full uncut reaction to this episode, as well as all the rest for Team Wolf, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below. But for now, my friends, let's do this. I told you he'd come back at some point. What did I say? Oh shit, we're running low on storage on the camera. Right, it's going to be really quick, but things I liked about it, Styles and Scott with the MVPs yet again. I loved their little road trip. I thought that was adorable. I loved the scenes where Styles was talking to Scott about his situation with Malcolm in the Middle, the guy he killed, forgot his name. Yeah, I'm glad they actually confronted that, and Scott kind of admitted that he, in a way, kind of admitted that he was wrong, that it was self-defense. So that was good. I'm glad that the Kira storyline didn't drag out, like it seemed to have just been that episode, which I'm happy about. It wasn't more than that. If it was more than that, I would have despised it even more. And Malia and Lydia, while they were in it, they only had they weren't that interesting in this episode, but they only had like one or two scenes each, so it was like a good. I'm glad that they still have them in the episodes, even if it is just for one scene or two, just to show that their stories are still progressing. Things I didn't like, the Skinwalkers, they were shit. Hated their voices, hated their design, their test thing was awful. How they were like, if you fail the test, you're going to become one of us, and then when she failed the test, they just kind of let it go. They didn't really even put up a fight, it seemed. I thought they were going to be a bit more badass than they were, but they were awful, hated them. The whole Kira storyline, I don't care for her as a character. So even though I'm glad it didn't drag out, that doesn't mean I found it interesting in this episode, because I didn't. I don't care about her harnessing her Kitsune powers. I'm more interested in Lydia harnessing her Banshee powers than I am with Kira doing hers. That was just stupid. And again, Liam and Mason were boring. They don't add anything. They just bimble around crying about things that happened ages ago, which is fine, but it's just like, oh, dude, can you do something interesting, please? I'm so bored of them. But the MVP moment was, of course, Styles and Scott.